Everyone, today I want to introduce about SIYB. It's a training package produced by ILO. It's become very famous in Vietnam. It's a start and improve the business. And what this before we go to this training, I want to brief some class regulations. I prepared the PowerPoint in Vietnamese, but let me speak with you in English. And here is some regulation in class. I hope that we will be in time. We will active in all activity together. No smoking, no telephone. Listens. And if someone want to go out, just go out. No need to disturb the others. So that is quickly about the regulation of the class. And now I want to all of you to introduce quickly about yourself, Donnie. So just
Okay, go first. My name is Mai. Nice to meet all of you. I'm project assistant of SCORE project, and my project is working with small and medium enterprises and helping them to improve their the working condition and improve productivity.
Hi everyone, my name is Diệp Anh. I work as the finance assistant for migration projects. Nice to meet you.
Hi everyone, my name is Loan. I'm the administrative and finance assistant of NIP Japan project. I'm very excited to learn about our training today.
Hi everyone, I'm Thao. I'm sharing the same team with Lon. Nice to meet you everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Thạch. I'm admin and finance for Skin Project. Nice to meet you.
thank you. So after we know each other, I go through all the content I want to do today. First, I will brief you about SIYB Global, and second, some results of SIYB. And I introduce you SIYB, the newest version introduced in Vietnam. Updated global, and after that we apply in Vietnam. And for the SIYB Global, it's a long-term program developed, mid 1970s, and in 1988, the general business idea was developed in another country, and in 1999, 3 package. So in this SIYB, you can see there are 3 package. First is generate the business, GYB. SYB is start the business, and IYB is improve the business. What are they? I will introduce you later. But now you can see the history of development of SIYB. 1999, we have 3 packages. I will introduce later what are they, but GYB, SYB, and IYB. And in 2013, we have expanded our business, and it's become SIYB. And the SIYB was introduced in Vietnam in 1998. At that moment, we only introduced 3 packages. And after that, later we introduced all the SIYB to Vietnam. And if you look at the SIYB package, you can see that it's its own step. From we start the business from 0 until we have our business and develop it further. So if we look at the diagram like that, you can see GYB is a generate the business. It starts when you do not yet have any business. You only have an idea. And second, you have after you have an idea of business, you start the business, SYB. With start your business, you need to learn how to develop a business plan. And after you have business plan, you resist the business can run. You need to improve the business. So with improved business, it have a lot of training document from different dimensions of a business, like book recording, pricing, marketing, human resource management, etc. And after that, after the business can develop, you need to expand the business. So All the ILO package is follow the stage of a business from zero until it can be expand further in the market.
Sorry, may I
Yes,
interrupt?
please.
Yes, so can you talk more about like the appropriate sectors within SIYB?
It can apply for all the sector.
Also,
So the training package was designed to apply on the sector. The idea is that you need to have a business mindset. Yeah. For example, in our work before, when we work with farmers, they have no business skill, so we have them from a farmer now become a business farmer, right? So you give them the business skill, so it can apply for all the sector. However, you need some experts in that sector to give you the advice. Especially in the business, when you generate the idea. For example, you are a farmer, you want to open a farm with that plant the flowers, for example, like that. You need to learn about how to conserve, how to plant flower, how to conserve flowers, how to transport flowers, etc., and how to make the market network. So you need an expert to give you advice and example, and the training will allow you to do that. And after that, when you start a business, especially with business plan, normally you need to have a finance advisor to help you. And that's why a lot of banks, they offer the business plan service to support the startup for that reason. Any questions?
And yeah, and this only theory or some practice lesson learned for so learner can maybe practice during the study. Yes.
Good questions.
Yeah.
ILO training package was designed theory and exercise. So it's a kind of on-the-job training for you too. So it depends on the scope of training. For the, for example, in tourism project before, when we train for communities, we customize at very small level, and they can make take some example like to raising pigs, and they need to have around 10 million dong. From the bank, from the loans from the bank, what they need to plan. So something like that. So it can be very practical. And that's why when we develop in when the document was revised, because a lot of example in the book became out of date after years, and now they talk about digitalized generation. This can be applied too.
Can I have a question?
Yes.
Which one do you consider the most important scope among the four that you have listed here? Is it about generating or studying or improving or expanding?
It depends who is your target beneficiary. If you teach for farmer who have no business mindset or skills, so it can need to start from generate the business idea. But if you are a business who already operate in the market, so improve the business or expand the business is more important. So it depends who you are the customer for the training. So you can customize training program based on the framework that I will provide. Yeah. So if you have no question, I go through. And in SIYB program is a very well management program of ILO. And you can see different level at the connection level, global. After that, they have the developer, master SIYB developer, and they have a master trainer. And after master trainer is trainer, and it's for the direct beneficiary. Is the last part. I introduce this one because a lot of training ILO, they do not use a trainer or master trainer system. But this program is a really full package. Yeah.
So I understand that the program trainers are certified by global team.
Yeah. Master trainer, ILO master trainer, you can see here. ILO master trainer, We have around, this data I said was 2017, a little bit, but at that moment we have more than 300 master trainer global, and in Vietnam we have 34 master trainer certificate by ILO Global, and every year they need to report, to send the report to SIYB Global.
But how do you select a trainer?
Before in Vietnam program, there are 2 times Vietnam organized the SIYB Master Trainer. It's 1898 and 2011. That's 2 national big program. For example, 1998 is a program that I will support VC side, and after that you can see everyone talk about SIYB. And in 2011 is the second time I will organize the SIYB Master Trainer in Vietnam for the 1 million farmer program. It's a big program of Vietnam government. They call 1 million farmer program. And because they need the people to serve for those programs, they organize the master trainer training. And after that, those master trainers need to organize themselves the trainings, and they report to ILO every year, but doesn't mean that ILO finance them, no. Yeah. But they're very proud to be ILO master trainer.
Yeah, thanks. So one more question, but how long the certification is valid?
Every year, if you send the report twice, you prove
just
that you
report,
have
not the exam.
No, you send photo and report, say that every year you have at least twice. You conduct at least twice TOT training, so you can give the certificate. So SIYB Global already very famous in many countries. That's some data for you to see. And in our neighboring countries, China, they even have a film on SIYB. And SIYB is become a compulsory training program after graduation of Chinese students to provide the business mindset for all students. I found that it's very interesting because if you consider Vietnamese student, for example, my husband, he studied in architect school and now he's managed a business, and he met a lot of difficulties because he was trained as an architect and now he needs to manage an architect's business. But he did not have a training at that moment, so that's why he needs to be on the job training a lot later. But in Chinese program, it's a compulsory if you want to have the graduation. Yeah, and I think that is explain why entrepreneurship in China quite developed, right? Yeah. So SIYB version 2017, as I told you, it was a long time it's introduced, and that's why it's updated with new example like just you asked, we have a 2 part in training. We talk about in general knowledge, and after that the exercise. And exercise need to be updated, so that's why. And with the up many years, update is become normal. And that is the SIYB Gateway is the place where people need to send, can download the document and send the information like a report. If you are a master trainer, you need to send report every year. So it's not, they do not send report to me, but they send report to SIYB Gateway. And we cooperate with a lot of NGO organizations for the using SIYB copyright. So through this great way, they can find all the information. And each IYB training package, they have a training a game. You remember when we moved the office, we had a lot of games. That is game produced for SIYB trainings. In Vietnam, we did not have the follow-up program, so we did not know that after being trained as SIYB, how many percentage of students can start up. That's we don't know. How many people can start up. That's we don't know. But from VCI, they say that from their own estimation, around 15, only 15 people can start up. but they can change the business mindset after that.
So with 15 people or 15%.
50%,
Yeah,
50%
yeah.
of the people training. And we really hope that in Vietnam we can organize the SIYB TOT training, but it really depends on the budget. A lot of private training service provider, they provide SIYB training so far and they're quite very successful. But people need to pay fees to join their trainings. And all of them are run by our ILO Master Trainer system. They call ILO Master Trainer Clubs. So I end my presentation here. So if you there's something here that you can download the document, and if you need any further information about SIYB, I have a Vietnamese version, most updated, designed by VCCI. We collaborate with VCCI 2017 to Vietnamize the document. If you need, I happy to share with you. Thank you.